Are you ready to unlock the best version of yourself? What if you had the keys to that transformation right now? The journey begins with the first step. 1. Discovering the power of self-improvement and the importance of lifelong learning. This includes creating realistic goals, such as mastering a new language, launching a startup, or finishing a marathon. It also involves developing positive habits like reading, working out, or meditating to support your growth. 2. The role of goal setting, habit cultivation, and the balance of mental and physical health. Understand the symbiotic roles of mental and physical health in overall wellness. Practices like yoga or a balanced diet can boost both your mental clarity and physical endurance. 3. The art of time management, building positive relationships, and the to face failure. Techniques such as the Pomodoro method or Eisenhower box can help you manage your time effectively. Nurturing relationships with mentors, supportive friends, or like-minded peers that inspire and encourage you play a significant role on this journey. The key is to view failures as lessons, not obstacles, treating each setback as a stepping stone towards triumph. Draw inspiration from figures like Steve Jobs or Oprah Winfrey, who turned their failures into stepping stones for tremendous success. Embrace change as the only constant in life, albeit unfamiliar and uncomfortable, and use it to propel your personal and professional growth. This could mean embracing digital solutions in our tech-driven world to stay relevant. The journey also calls for gaining financial wisdom, understanding its importance in your well-being, which could involve learning to invest, setting up an emergency fund, or planning for retirement. Finally, make a difference in the world around you. Live a purposeful life, be it through volunteering for a cause you believe in or mentoring. Embark with us on a journey. Reveal 15 proven strategies for personal growth. This isn't just about becoming better, it's about becoming the best you. Did you know that Bill Gates, the co-founder of Microsoft, reads 50 books a year? This might seem intensive, but put into a weekly perspective, it equates to almost 1 book a week. Now, considering the vast ocean of knowledge that's out there waiting to be discovered, it's a small investment to make. But the surprising fact is, Bill Gates is not alone in this insightful pursuit. Numerous high-achieving individuals and successful giants across industries share his love for learning. Among them are eminent personalities, each with their unique accomplishments. Take Oprah Winfrey, for instance. She's not just a media mogul, but she also runs a book club encouraging millions to read. Then there's Elon Musk, the Tesla and SpaceX CEO, who is known to have taught himself physics and rocket science through voracious reading. And let's not forget Warren Buffett, the legendary investor, who spends about 80% of his day diving into books. These individuals, despite their transformative contributions to fields as diverse as media, automotive technology, and finance, share a common trait. That's key to their ongoing success. They never stop learning. They understand that personal and professional growth isn't a finish line reached at a certain age or after achieving a specific goal. Instead, they perceive growth as a continuous, lifelong journey, demands perpetual learning and adaptation. They know there's always a new book to read, a novel concept to consider, a unique perspective to adopt, or a useful skill to master. So what can we, the ordinary people striving for success, glean from these extraordinary individuals' habits and attitudes? The answer lies within the question itself. We should never stop learning. We must cultivate a constant curiosity, an unending thirst for knowledge, and a profound willingness to acknowledge that there's always something new to discover. This learning process, this relentless pursuit of understanding, is crucial for personal and professional growth. It drives our evolution, enabling to adapt to change, overcome various challenges, and continuously advance on our paths to success. It keeps us relevant, innovative, and one step ahead in an ever-changing world. So remember, no matter our age, our past achievements, or our current status, the process should never come to a halt. There's always something new to discover, a new lesson to learn, or a new skill to master. Ever noticed how some individuals seem to accomplish so much more in their day than the average folk? There's no voodoo or secret formula at play here. It's all down to an uncomplicated yet mighty tool, something that's within each of our reach, but only a select few manage to exploit to its fullest extent. This potent tool is the art of effective habit formation. What do we mean when we mention habits? Habits are, in essence, the daily routines you follow, the tasks you perform almost mechanically without a second thought. They are the foundation blocks that structure your day from the moment you rise until the moment you retire at night. Be it brushing your teeth using the same strokes every morning, consistently choosing a healthy breakfast over a fast food alternative, going for a run in your neighborhood park regardless of the weather, immersing in a new chapter of a book right after work, or even your bedtime routine of switching off all electronics an hour before sleep. All these form habits that are seamlessly woven into the fabric of your everyday life. So, why are these habits so influential? What role do they play in an individual's success? The answer is hidden in the simplicity and efficacy of the habits. Once habits become a part of our routine, they free us from the endless cycle of decision-making. The mental burden of having to deliberate on every minor aspect, thereby freeing up our time and mental energy to focus on more challenging and critical tasks at hand. When these habits are channeled towards constructive activities that contribute to personal growth, they morph from mundane routines into stepping stones to personal success. For instance, let's consider a novelist. The task of writing 1,000 words every day might appear daunting at the outset, but with consistent effort, this act evolves into a habit and eventually becomes less of a burdensome task and more of a second nature. Another example could be an enthusiast who makes it a point to get some workout done each day. Initially, it might be difficult to maintain the schedule, but over time, this rigidity turns into a flexible routine. Before you know it, you've run a marathon or transformed yourself physically without even realizing it. This is the power of habit formation. It has the capacity to shape your everyday routine, but also mold your life path. So it's crucial to be aware and pay conscious attention to the habits you form. Remember, the key to growth and success is consistency. So, embark on your journey of forming productive habits today. Have you ever considered the substantial impact prioritizing mental health can have on your personal growth? This statement might appear straightforward and uncomplicated. However, it is pregnant with deeper meanings and has far-reaching implications for our day-to-day lives. We frequently tend to downplay the significance of mental health, channeling our energies towards physical well-being. We might spend countless hours lifting weights in the gym, adhere to elaborate plans composed by nutrition experts, or conduct regular medical checkups with our trusted doctors. However, in this overemphasis on physical health, what often gets overshadowed is the crucial of mental health. Mental health can be thought of as the software that drives the hardware of our bodies. It's an apt and thought-provoking analogy. Consider this: if the software is riddled with bugs and isn't functioning optimally, the hardware, no matter how robustly built or packed with state-of-the-art features, cannot perform to its utmost potential. This comparison rings true for humans as well. Regardless of how fit or physically attractive we are, if our mental health is neglected or left uncared for, we cannot tap into our full potential. When we pause and reflect on some of the most successful people we know or have read about, a common thread running through their narratives is the importance placed on mental health. They consistently highlight the pivotal role mental well-being has played in their journey towards success. Notable celebrities such as Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson have candidly discussed their battles with depression, while pop icon Lady Gaga has openly tackled her struggles with post-traumatic stress disorder. These luminaries have emphasized how confronting and addressing these mental health issues have contributed significantly to their personal and professional growth. Their powerful words as compelling testimonials and underscore the critical role mental health plays in our lives. These honest and heart-rending accounts drive home the message that reaching out for help when it comes to mental health should not be stigmatized. They reinforce the notion that prioritizing mental well-being is not a sign of vulnerability, but a testament to one's strength. Because, after all, personal growth isn't just about ticking off boxes of external goals. It's about nourishing our inner being, too. Personal growth is an all-encompassing term that transcends mere professional success or physical fitness. It's a comprehensive approach that entails nurturing our emotional, psychological, and mental well-being. So, remember, mind lies at the core of personal growth. It's the keystone that enables us to lead our best lives, actualize our dreams, and evolve into the best versions of ourselves. Have you ever found yourself wishing for more hours in a day? It's a sentiment that resonates with many of us. The question is, what if there was a way to fully optimize the time you already have? Imagine the possibility of a method that could potentially enhance your productivity, enrich your days, and still allow you to maintain a relaxing pace? What if you could cease the relentless pursuit time and instead take control over it? Now, before we delve into the heart of this topic, let's take a moment to clear a common misconception. Time management isn't about cramming countless tasks into your waking hours. Consider it this way. It's not about attempting to juggle your work, household chores, hobbies, and social life all at once. It's definitely not about obsessively filling up every time slot in your daily planner. Going down that path is a surefire recipe for burnout. In reality, the essence of time management lies elsewhere. It begins with simplifying your work, breaking down complex tasks into manageable pieces. It's about understanding your individual capacity and unique working style, and then strategically shaping your tasks to align with that style. It's about discerning the important tasks from the unnecessary and directing your focus where it truly counts. It's about streamlining your workflow, enhancing and ensuring the quality of your output. One way to do this is by employing techniques like the Pomodoro technique, where work is broken down into intervals, traditionally 25 minutes in length, separated by short breaks. When you manage your time better, you pave the way to a more balanced life. A life where work doesn't eclipse your personal time, where stress is minimized and mental clarity is a constant. Let's illustrate this point with an example. And who better to cite than the famously productive and successful entrepreneur Elon Musk. Musk, the CEO of multiple companies such as SpaceX, Tesla, and numerous others, seemingly operates in a role that demands every waking minute. And yet, he appears to have time for it all. Work, family, recreation, and innovation. How does he manage this? His secret is a time management technique called time blocking. With time blocking, Musk breaks his entire day down 5-minute slots and meticulously plans everything. This includes work-related tasks, meetings, brainstorming sessions, but also personal activities such as meals, breaks, and even leisurely activities. This method ensures that he gives adequate attention to all aspects of his life, thereby maintaining a balanced lifestyle. Now, I'm not suggesting that you should start micromanaging your day down to the last minute. This isn't practical for everyone, and could even prove to be counterproductive. However, gaining an understanding of where your time goes, evaluating how you spend it, and then reassessing and aligning it with your priorities can undoubtedly steer your focus towards what truly matters. Remember, time is our most precious asset. It's finite and non-renewable. Once it's gone, you can't regain it. Therefore, it's essential to utilize it wisely, ensuring each moment counts towards your overall life goals. Have you heard that J.K. Rowling, the famed author of the Harry Potter series, had to face rejection from not 1 or 2, but 12 different publishers before her magical world was finally accepted? This surprising fact may shake many assumptions. The woman who mesmerized millions across the globe with her enchanting tales of boy wizards, resourceful witches, and an assortment of magical creatures was once a struggling writer herself. She was living on the edge, battling multiple challenges including single parenthood and a constant threat of financial instability. Rowling's life was not the fairy tale that many associate her with today. Her journey was a roller coaster ride of failures, disappointments, and rejections. Every rejection was like a gust of wind trying to extinguish her spirit. Every rejection led her a test of her resilience. But did these deter her? Not in the slightest. Rather than succumbing to the weight of her circumstances, Rowling demonstrated her unfettered courage. She refused to let the fear of failure dampen her passion or shatter her dreams. She welcomed it, understanding that failure was not a sign of defeat, but an opportunity for learning and growth. Rowling took every rejection and every failure in her stride, using them as stepping stones to pave her way towards her cherished goals. Each rejection, every failure served as a lesson, a guidepost, leading her closer to the success she was destined for. They, her determination, steeled her resolve and made her adamant to prove her worth, and prove it she did in the most spectacular way imaginable, creating a literary phenomenon that transcended age and borders. Now, imagine a different scenario. What if Rowling had been disheartened by the first rejection, or the second, or even her 11th? What if she had decided to pack away her manuscripts, abandon her dream of sharing Harry Potter's magical world with us? The answer is simple, yet the world would have missed out on the magic of Hogwarts, the enchanting school of witchcraft and wizardry. we would have been devoid of the thrilling adventures of Harry, Hermione, Ron, and their diverse and colorful world. The invaluable lessons of courage, friendship, and the power of love that are interwoven in the series would have remained untold. As we draw inspiration from Rowling's extraordinary journey, let's reconsider our perspective on failure. Let's remember that every failure is not a setback, but an opportunity for growth. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success, but an integral part of the journey towards success. Did you know that continuous self-assessment can significantly boost your personal growth? This simple yet insightful proposal is frequently disregarded. Picture a ship's captain. Much like Christopher Columbus or Ferdinand Magellan, they're traversing the vast, immeasurable ocean, their eyes perpetually glued to the compass. It's a never-ending process of self-assessment, incessantly reviewing, adjusting the course to ensure they're on the correct path. We as humans are no different. We also need to consistently review our life's direction. This isn't about self-deprecation or reprimanding oneself, but about acquiring a crystal-clear understanding of our current situation and forging a definite path towards our envisioned future. Consider the lives of phenomenal achievers like the prodigious physicist Albert Einstein or the pioneering scientist Marie Curie. They were not just endowed with extraordinary intellect, they also had the habit of relentless self-evaluation. They scrutinized their work with a meticulous eye. Einstein, for instance, was known to persistently question his theories, never resting on his laurels. Marie Curie, despite the life-threatening risks involved, never relented in her pursuit of understanding radioactivity. They learned from their triumphs and disappointments alike. This cycle of critical assessment and learning no doubt played a pivotal role in their monumental accomplishments. We too can adopt this practice. We can learn to admire our strengths such as creativity or resilience, acknowledge our shortcomings like impatience or tendency to procrastinate, and devise strategies to better ourselves. For instance, you may discover that you're innately skilled at generating novel ideas, but struggle with managing time effectively. That's a revelation of immense import. Now, you are cognizant of a domain you can work on. You could, for example, start using time management tools or take up a course to improve your skills in this area. The of continuous self-assessment could encompass a variety of activities. It could involve penning down your thoughts in a journal, a practice adopted achievers like Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin. It could mean actively seeking constructive feedback from peers or mentors, just as Steve Jobs used to seek counsel from his mentor, Robert Noyce. Or it can simply be a moment of quiet reflection at the end of each day, a practice that finds its roots in ancient meditation techniques. These activities may seem like negligible steps, but they hold the potential to usher in noticeable in our personal and professional growth. So let's embrace this potent tool for self-improvement and experience the transformation it catalyzes. Remember, self-assessment is the key to understanding ourselves better and improving. Did you know that extending a helping hand not only uplifts others but can also be an essential catalyst to your personal growth? This compelling reality is one that we all should grasp. Philanthropy, dear listeners, is not just a privilege of the wealthy or the illustrious. It's a vital force in our personal journey of growth, development, and self-discovery, accessible to all, regardless of societal or financial status. When you consciously decide to donate, you gain something ethereal yet immensely rewarding, a feeling of fulfillment, a purpose in life, and an exclusive form of happiness that no treasure can substitute. This contentment isn't evanescent, but rather a consistent sensation that enriches your life, making your act of giving a beacon of hope for others. Consider for a moment the life of Bill Gates, a luminary in the field of technology. Gates's accomplishments go beyond transforming the tech industry. He left a deep impression on society through his altruistic endeavors. His philanthropic efforts, such as his initiative to improve the education system or his commitment to eradicating diseases like polio through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, have brought about significant betterment in the lives of millions around the globe. These acts of kindness have given him a deeper purpose and fulfillment that fuels his desire to keep serving humanity. Likewise, another trailblazer who harnessed her success for the greater good is Oprah Winfrey. A media magnate and philanthropist, she has consistently used her influential stature to benefit society. Her altruistic, such as the establishment of the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa and her generous contributions to disaster relief funds have not just aided numerous individuals in dire straits, but also enriched her life in ways that her stardom and wealth could not. The act of giving has bestowed upon her immense personal growth and satisfaction, embodying the adage, the more you give, the more you receive. So, the next time you ponder about growth, note that it involves more than just acquiring or receiving. It encompasses contributing to the welfare of others, donating without expecting anything in return. It's the act of creating a positive impact on someone's life. Remember, growth isn't merely about acquiring, it's also about bestowing. Remember the ideal version of yourself we discussed at the start of this narrative? Let's revisit that concept. Imagine a life where each new day dawns with a sense of purpose, sparked by enthusiasm, and mirrors your highest potential. We've firstly explored the importance of lifelong learning. This isn't just about taking up new courses or reading books. It's about being curious, asking questions, and developing a thirst for knowledge that never quenches. It's about learning from the experiences of others, picking up lessons from your own past and staying updated in an ever-evolving world. Next, we've spoken about the immense power of habit formation. Habits are not just daily actions or routines, they are the atomic unit of transformation. Whether it's adopting a healthier diet, implementing a new exercise regime, or dedicating an hour each day to reading, each small change can lead to significant outcomes over time. We also stressed on the need for prioritizing mental health. This goes beyond the common understanding of avoiding stress. It includes practices like meditation, taking timely breaks, seeking professional help when required, or even sharing your thoughts with a close or family member. It's about understanding and valuing your emotional well-being. We've lent focus on mastering time management as well. This isn't confined to just using planners or setting reminders. It's about setting priorities, learning to say no, and understanding the difference between being busy and being productive. It's about reflective time audits, tuning out distractions, and creating a balance that works for you. Addressing the fear of failure, we've seen that it's a barrier that can be vanquished with the right outlook. Famous personalities like J.K. Rowling and Thomas Edison are shining examples of how failure can pave the way for success if viewed from the right perspective. We underscored the importance of continuous self-assessment as well. This involves journaling, setting clear-cut goals, revisiting them periodically, and understanding your strengths and weaknesses. Lastly, we've highlighted the role of philanthropy in personal growth. There are countless ways through which you can give back to the society. It could be volunteering at a local shelter, donating clothes or food, or using your skills to help others, like teaching computer skills to underprivileged children. Each of these elements acts as a stepping stone on your journey towards personal growth. They're not prescriptive, rather, they provide a roadmap for your unique journey. These are the keys that can unlock your potential, allowing you to become the best version of yourself. So are you ready? Ready to commit to lifelong learning, establish empowering habits, prioritize your mental health, manage your time effectively, confront and overcome your fears, continually assess your progress, and give back to the community. Remember, personal growth is an ongoing process of learning, adapting, and evolving. It's about striving for progress, not perfection. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, one day at a time. It's time to meet that person. Embark on your personal growth journey.